Hello, this is BrickMeister here back for another video, and today's video is going to be about these creative minifigures, or whatever they're called, minifigures that I got. I got two of them. If you don't know, they're $10 each, and you get to create 3 of your own minifigures, and they have like a bunch of pieces. And some interesting thing I think I'll share with you is actually the guy at the Lego store told me and my mom, who were there, that all these pieces, or almost all of them, were actually from old CMF series that they were like overprinted and stuff parts. So they sent them here to be, to the Lego stores to be in these things. So that's a little bit of interesting and makes sense. Like, for example, I don't know if you can see, but yeah, you probably can you probably can't make out the letters, but that's kind of what I meant. The elf, I gave him a Slurpee because I want that Slurpee which is actually from the Quickie Mart set and the I think series 2 of The Simpsons. Maybe it was in both. And then the pie, which also came in one of them Simpsons series, which was Krusty with his trusty pie. And yeah, and you can see that one. I'll do a detailed look at each minifigure. I just want to give you a little background about them and stuff. So now let's get on to the first minifigure. So here is our first minifigure, or my first minifigure. Selfish, I know. I shouldn't have said. Well, I mean, it's okay that I said that. I spent 10 seconds on that. Anyways, here's my first minifigure. This is the elf created. I didn't have any green or anything pants, so I thought this would work pretty well, and red goes anyways, so kind of like a zigzag pattern. Not zigzag, but like kind of changing it up a little bit, red and green, so it looks very Christmassy. And yeah, he comes with the squishy here, which I thought fit best with him, and I really wanted a squishy, so yeah. So that's it. I can take the squishy out of the way. I'll get a little better look at that. You can see it says squishy right there and nothing else, and it has this cool cap here. So that is the squishy. Now him himself, some nice printing here. There's a nice piece up here, and this face print looks pretty good. There's no back, but that's for all of these because they don't know if you're gonna put a hat or a hair piece on these. So yeah, so they just gave them this. I'm looking at, I didn't use a single hair piece. So I have like plenty of hair pieces, so I like hats. So yeah, it's nice how they gave the ears there and the nice elf hat. So that is my first minifigure. Now let's get on to the second one. So here is the mime that I created, and yeah, this one looks pretty nice. You can see I gave him that electric guitar. So just something to know, all these are like accessories and stuff that I liked and wanted. So I chose the figures that I thought they'd go best with, except for one exception, and I'll show you later. Still an accessory that I like though. You can see underneath, this last line right here is actually for the legs. So that's nice that I think the legs were meant to go with his torso, and this torso obviously seems like it's meant to go with the face and everything, so I feel like it all was meant to go together, so that's why I picked it, and it looks really nice. I like the head a lot. You can see there's no back torso printing or anything. There is that, and this headpiece is nice, a little beret hat. I think it's beret, yeah, that's I think how you pronounce it. Can get a better look at the face there. The beret went flying, so yeah. So yeah, that was the mime figure. Let's get on to the next one. So first off, also for me, it's not all about the pieces, it's about the minifigures too. I want to get minifigures that I like. So here is the, I guess, zombie businessman. I actually changed the hands because you can do that. You can like literally change the arms and stuff. It's pretty cool. You're allowed to too. So like you can see some torsos there that don't even have any arms because people like the arms and stuff. So he comes with the meat because I like that meat, and I was desperate for an accessory for him because he was like my last one. I had already created 5, and I thought, okay, well, I already 5, and I was gonna get 6. I decided, so I threw this one up, and I wanted an accessory, and that was my favorite one that I could have found, and that would go with him. So this is the meat, and I like the accessory. It's not, I wouldn't get one that I didn't like. So here is the meat. Looks nice, and it's on a bone. I figure this fits pretty well with this figure here. And you can see it has that top hat, the face, which I thought looked at a zombie, but now that I'm looking at it, I can't tell if it's a vampire or a zombie. Either way, it's meant to represent a zombie. I gave him that businessman vest there because, like, he's a zombie businessman. That was the best I could do, like an old timer as well. Then he has, of course, the hands, which I switched out, and the legs. So it all went out pretty well in the end. So yeah, this was my zombie businessman. Now on to the next figure. So here's my next figure. This is the French chef, and this one is kind of about the pieces because at first it was just me. I like this hat hair combo here, so I wanted to make some sort of figure for this very nice thing here. So if I put that back, pretty nice headpiece too, and this torso is pretty nice. It's like a French, so that's why I decided to use it. French chef almost. And I gave the pie because I wanted to have that pie as well. I was thinking about giving it to Krusty, my Brickhead, but I know I can't hold it. I actually talked about that in my Brickhead review of him. And I just used the brown pants. These were the ones I thought would go best with her in the end, so that's what I used. So yeah, this is my French chef on this little back torso printing here. Now let's get on to my next figure. So here is my next figure. This is the Bobby, and how I came up with this one, just like with the French chef. Really cool hat here, which even has the thing on there. This nice headpiece which went well with it. And when I found this torso, and I'm like, I was considering using it because of the hat. Then when I saw the torso, I was like, yes, I have to create this figure. And then I gave him those jeans there. And this phone, I couldn't find really an accessory for him. So I used this phone, and the phone looks nice. I don't have that figure, so it was nice to get that phone. Although I don't have the selfie stick. The selfie stick would have been pretty cool. And although that isn't of him, of course, that was the reason I wasn't planning on actually getting that. It's so a cool phone, and it can mean for a lot of things. Maybe it's also, as well, it could be, he's looking for a culprit or something. Because, of course, he's a Bobby. So, yeah, that was my Bobby. Now let's get on to the last figure. So, here's the last figure. This is the Pirate. This is probably my favorite minifigure I created. Here's this interesting accessory I found. This piece right here, I like this piece. This is a rubber handle, but this is actually plastic here, but this is rubber. Just an interesting note, but I don't think this is the first time they've done that. A nice print for the pirate shirt there. The print even reminded me of like an old like 90s. So that's, I really liked it because it gave me a very 90s feel. Except the head did not. Comes with the peg leg as well. I like that peg leg. Man, when I saw all these pieces, I thought, oh man, this is going to make the perfect figure. He has this head print right here, and this feather didn't come with it. I gave it to him, but first I thought, when I gave it to him, I thought, oh my god, that's like really oversized, because look how big it is, but I think it's growing on me. So, yeah. I'll just show you what it looks like off. Which you might have seen earlier, because I literally like just put it on. So here's what it looks like off, and it looks neat. I think I'll just keep it off for now. If I decide to put it on, though, I will. So yeah, this is a cool pirate. Again, no like arm printing or anything, or like torso printing, face printing, of course, because they don't do that for the create your own minifigure, and the peg leg. So in all, it's a really nice minifigure if I ever create like a pirate display. I have the Destiny's Bounty, which I'm going to review soon. I guess that could kind of be a pirate ship if I like take the sails off and replace them or something. So yeah, that is my pirate figure. Now I'll get on to my final thoughts. So yeah, my final thoughts are I really like this. I'm glad I did in the end. I actually came with some credit to get the Disney Minifigure Series 2, but they were sold out. So I ended up getting this because I was there and stuff. So yeah, and I really enjoyed this. I'm glad I got it in the end. There's some great minifigures. So yeah, it's really good. I probably will get the Disney Series minifigures, just not immediately. So yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, I think you'll probably enjoy this too because this is something different, whereas a lot of people already are talking about the Disney Minifigure Series 2. So you probably got enough of that if you're watching this, the people who are watching this. Not to stereotype anybody, but yeah. So anyways, overall it is very neat. I love all the figures you see here. They're very nice. And overall it's good. It's great. I'm glad they do this. It provides way for the Lego fans to get some pieces and stuff that they like, especially the exclusive pieces, which I don't really think I got much of. And it also gives some kids, I always see at least like a kid looking at them, maybe not even buying them, just looking at them at the Lego store. So yeah, that is my review of the Build Your Own Figures. So I'll see you in the next video. This is the BrickMeister signing off.